Hello! I am Brandon Cole Beswick. This is SFW, Safe for Work, and this is SFW with Brandon Cole Beswick. Hello, if it's your first episode. This is a 10-minute weekly show on YouTube where we go ahead and dive into fun SFW things that I teach you. Really what this comes from is a job I used to have where they blocked the whole internet except for Wikipedia. So what did old Brando do? He learned to have fun on Wikipedia. And how do you do that? With the random article feature, my dear inquisitive friend. So what we'll do on this show is we'll go through Wikipedia, hit random article, and have some fun riff-raffing times, make some comedy, and teach you how to be safe for work and give you a bunch of good stuff to talk about in the break room. Two things to know. One, I am severely dyslexic, like cripplingly dyslexic. So if I mess up words or screw things up, it's okay, laugh at me. This is an exercise as much for me to get better at reading in front of cameras, in front of people, and to put my dyslexia behind me. So have a laugh. Also, hopefully I can make you laugh with me. That's called a twofer. Secondly, you should know, although this show's full of random articles, on the spot riffing and fun times, there is one thing we will always start with, and that is crows. I always will start with crows. Why, Brandon? Why? Because the crow is a beautiful, majestic, smart creature. It's shiny, its plumage is wonderful, and it's not your show, it's mine. So crows it is. Here we go. Article 1. Crow time. Okay, let's get in here. Let's see. Now I've heard about this crow. It's called the Phish Crow. It's disappointed me several times because when I hear Phish Crow, I'm expecting some kind of like gene spliced Phish Crow hybrid, but wrong. We get this boring Betty of a crow. So let's see what the Phish Crow has to offer. The Phish Crow, Corvus officeragus, good job, is a species of crow associated with wetland habitats in eastern United States and southeastern United States. Okay, first off, I did say habitats because I am brilliant. Secondly, this is a crow from my neck of the woods. Maybe I hated too soon. The Phish Crow was first described by Alexander Wilson in 1812. The latest genetic testing now seems to indicate that the species is closely related to the Sinaloa crow, which we've learned about together. Isn't learning fun? We're building blocks. Okay, this crow seems fine. I normally like to do a crow impression, but I feel like I've been hitting that pretty hard lately, so I'm gonna not destroy you with that. So let's get our first random article. Here we go, friends. This is where the magic happens. Dun 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 dun. Click. Okay, right off the bat, a really lackluster article. The Wikipedia gives and the Wikipedia takes. Okay, Igor Samnakovic. Okay, reset. Here we go. Let's try that one again. Igor Samanok. He was born in 1966. He is a former cyclist for the Soviet Union. He competed in the team time trial in the 1988 Summer Olympics. Now, wait a minute. Wasn't that the one we didn't go to? No, I think we went to that one. I don't see anything that says, let's see, United States, did we go to that? We did. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, we are strong. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get back into the randoms because we don't need to be all xenophobic on here yelling about U.S.A. Okay. Random article. Here we go. Proceedings of the Institution of Electrical Engineers. Okay. I like that. It's smart. It's sassy. It's sexy. Not to be confused with the proceedings of the IEEE or the IE. The journal was originally established in 1872. So this is like an old school journal for engineers. Engineers are smart. I couldn't be an engineer because that requires attention. And based on these 10-minute videos, I ain't got it, baby. All right. A lot of gobbledygook that I don't care to figure out. Next random article. See, there's a beauty here. We don't like it. We don't need to have it. Get out of here. Devin Clark, an American football player. Yeah. Devin Lane Clark was born May 22nd, 1986. Well, that's a year before me. I'm an 87 baby. Let's see. He was born. He plays American football. He's an offensive tackle. Listen, maybe you should get woke if you're so offensive. Just joking. I played football. I know it's offense, although his offense can be offensive. Let's see. He plays for the Washington football team. Undrafted free agent in 2008. He played college at New Mexico. Okay. He was also a member of the New York Sentinels, which I imagine is a semi-pro football team, which is a wild thought in this day and age, but that's a thing that exists. Oh, good for him. You know, it's hard to play football. I had a friend of the family, my brother's good friend, who played football professionally. Hats off to you, Blake. Thank you for playing a sport that is wildly dangerous. And you were always fun to watch in high school. Love you. I hope you're watching. Okay. Anyway, let's hit that rando article button, baby. Okay, the Cathedral of St. Joseph in Jefferson City, Missouri. I love Missouri. I love the name Missouri. I love to say Missouri. And I think that Missouri would be a place I'd like to visit. The Cathedral of St. Joseph is the mother church. The what? Say it again. The mother church for the Roman Catholic Diocese of Jefferson City in Missouri. The cathedral serves as a parish church for the bishop, who is currently the most Reverend Sean McKnight, which also sounds like the name of a great R&B singer, Most Reverend Sean McKnight, the fourth bishop of Jefferson City. The cathedral sits on a 25-acre site that also includes a monastery and some other fun stuff. Neat. Now, I will say, that is that's a place I imagine Phish would play. But then you see that crossy cross and you go, oh, Trey is not getting sick there. I'll tell you right now, Trey and Paige are not throwing down tasty, crunchy licks at a church. Maybe they will one day. Maybe they'll have a Bob Dylan moment where they get a bunch of gospel singers and tour Vermont or wherever Phish goes. But until then, no. All right, next. We got time. We got time, maybe. We'll see. This could be last. You never call last run. Don't call last run. Rosario Borgio. Rosario Giuseppe Borgio was an early Italian-American mobster, establishing one of the first organized crime operations in the Midwest during the early 19th century or 20th century. Ooh, okay, I like this. So, I love a Midwestern mob story, and I love the idea of the first Midwestern mobster, because was it just a bunch of people eating sausage that were like, what do you mean we gotta pay protection? And then, they finally saw eye to eye when it's like, you like sausage, I like sausage, let's come together. That's called acting. I just acted the crap out of you. You can always check me out. I do stand up. I'm all around Richmond. It's BrandonColeBeswick.com. Don't forget to take a look. Anyway, let's get back to Mr. Borgio. He had some involvement in the Black Hand, which seems to be a group that controlled a lot of Italian communities. Then he was in the Italian Squad, the failed Will Smith project. And finally he was convicted. Oh my. They never talk about that in the movies, but you always get caught. You always do, big guys. Anyway, he was sentenced to the electric chair. He was electrocuted on May 22nd, 1919, which has to be the craziest way to die. But, you know, at least it's entertaining. And if I've said anything about my mobsters, it's make it entertaining, you big sweaty mob man. Anyway, I know you're feeling the same way about this show, so let's wrap it up. I've been Brandon Cole Beswick. This has been Safe for Work. I hope you had a great time. I hope you learned how much fun you can have using the random article button on Wikipedia. And I hope you come back and see us again. Every Wednesday, the show is out. I'd love to hear comments in the section there, and tell me what you think. Let me know how I can improve the show. And I hope you don't completely eviscerate me. Thanks a bunch. I've been Brandon Cole Beswick. Check me out at BrandonColeBeswick.com. You've been wonderful. This has been Safe for Work. Until next time, goodbye. See ya.